Professor.
Yes.
We did well,
It was just... My efforts have borne fruit.
I feel like I get it now.
got a grasp on this.
I've got it.
I'm getting much better. Haha, start.
Edelgard's birthday. Happy birthday, Edelgard. Welcome back one and all to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time... I don't even know. Stuff. I know I recruited Anna.
I will master this.
Experience is everything.
Hey there, Professor.
Sure, why not? Anna is a strange character.
Well,
Anna is in literally every single Fire
Just as
Emblem
I'd
game.
feared. Let's
Every
discuss it no further.
single one of them. Sometimes she's recruitable, sometimes she isn't. Sometimes she has a boyfriend named Mike, and sometimes she doesn't.
Better than before.
It's fun when you
And
know what you're
every
doing.
version, every Anna is their
It's all
own
coming
version of Anna. In fact, in Awakening, there are 2 Annas. In one of them, you can actually recruit. And they're all sisters, and they're all named Anna. This game is weird.
It really is an honor to accompany Catherine, wielder of Thunderbrand. I hear you're intimidating enough to silence the howling winds.
What are you talking about?
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lord Lanato incite such a reckless rebellion? He had to have known he had no chance of winning.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Duscur.
I've heard of it, but I don't know much.
It happened about 4 years ago. The king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Duscur. And that about covers it, right?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lanato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
The church executes criminals?
Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lanato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since.
Don't blame him.
Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Why is I don't know why, but I have Rasputin stuck in my head. You know, Ra Ra Rasputin, that song. I don't know why, but it's stuck in my head right now. Why have I not used that? Mercedes and Annette on retainment. Having them on support will be fun. You're a monk? Why would you choose to be a monk? You have a crest, but they don't know what house it belongs to. You have a crest. Oh my god. Crest of Ernest? Interesting. I need to hit the marketplace.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon. Welcome.
You can use lances. Okay, let's get you an iron lance. No, a steel lance.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You're skilled with a blade, so here, take a
Is that
steel
the one?
sword.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Oh, you need bow, too. You can use a mace. Interesting. How do you get that for Raphael? They care of armored units.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
You'd be better off with a hammer. It's more
Thanks
damage.
a bunch.
Lawrence, you could use another spear lance thing.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. 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 Come back soon.
Let's do this.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they should take down anyone who breaks through the...
I did not get torches.
The
Forgot
conditions
there
are the
was
same for
fog.
both sides, but we're at a disadvantage for not knowing the...
That's not a good.
Proceed with...
That's a
Stay
bad.
focused.
I didn't buy torches.
Thank you.
Ready and willing.
Let's get to it.
I got this.
Who, me?
I'll go.
Leave it to me.
Ready anytime.
Who, me?
I stand ready.
I forgot this was a damn fog map. These stakes are real.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
If you bring Ash on this mission, he will have something to say to Lanato. It's rather heartbreaking.
Too easy.
She's a bit of an experienced hog if you couldn't notice. Oh, might regret that.
I I won't let you anywhere near
Oh,
Lord Lanato.
no. He's the one with the... He's the one keeping all this fog in place. Leave her alone. Come on.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
I may regret that. That's what the Divine Pulse is for.
No hesitation.
I could use a break.
Lord Lanato, please don't die.
The nobles start the war, but it's the commoners who spill their blood first.
Lord Lanato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Stay vigilant.
forgot to take your lance off. It's okay. Everyone's still intact. Stay with me, people.
Who, me?
Don't hold this against me, okay?
Magic! If it hits, and good. Good.
Try to keep up!
Let's do this right.
Oh, stand strong, stand strong. Thank you for the assist, Cassandra.
I will be the one to kill you, no other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
Well done.
Yeah, way to kill Steel.
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
He actually has something unique to say to Dimitri as well.
It's time.
Hey, hey.
Watch this.
Let us be cautious. Appreciated.
okay if you kill the church soldier. I don't care too much about him.
We have this covered.
Now's our chance.
My contribution.
Pull out all the stops.
Luna.
That vile woman. Kristoff, forgive me.
I never thought I'd see Lanato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Nice work, Teach. Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth. That aside, did you see how Catherine fought?
She is incredible.
Agreed. I thought the power of the hero's relics must be exaggerated, but I was clearly wrong. Makes you wonder about that legend.
What legend is that?
Oh, it's nothing. Just the usual fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description. Apparently, relics can harness tremendous power for those with a compatible crest. Though you can technically use one so long as you have any crest at all. Yeah, I don't know. Long story short, I'd like to try cutting a mountain in half someday.
Ooh, are you talking about relics? You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
Easy there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy. Oh, is this news to you, Teach? Yours truly was recently recognized as a legitimate child of House Regan. They possess one of the hero's relics too, though I've yet to see it.
You haven't seen it?
I was raised by my father. House Regan is on my mother's side of the family. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
So that means your mother is Duke Regan's daughter, right? Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother's currently living in a different world than the one she grew up in and has no desire to return home.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
I'm just keeping a promise to my parents. Make of
give me a
that
second.
whatever you will. In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
Professor, Claude, it sounds like the troops will be withdrawing soon. We should return as well.
We won. We should be celebrating. Instead, we're heading back with heavy hearts.
Whoa there, what's the matter? You look as sad as a kitten without any yarn. If we hadn't done what we did, the rebel army would have followed this road all the way to the
details on that
monastery.
end. So,
And they would have crushed all the little villages along the way. We stopped
sorry
that from
about that.
happening. You should be proud.
I'll cash it in editing.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lanato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect. But The content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lanato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best. But a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
Wouldn't that endanger my students?
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seiros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
Oh god, latency just went up
no
through the roof. Something's going on. I'll get it fixed soon enough. Episode's fixing to end anyway.
So heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Right, of course, be on guard. I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses as I continue through the Golden Deer chapter as I do things. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off. I am going to make a save file here just for good measure, but it's not one I'm going to keep.